Just realized you can hear all the clicks. Oh my gosh, you're early. I'm doing good. I actually got a new mic, so hopefully it won't die as easily as the old one. And hopefully it sounds a little bit better. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yep. I got it at Target though. I went to Best Buy, but they didn't really have what I was looking for. So Target hooked me up. Yeah, that's good. I'm kind of like raspy still because I wasn't really talking the whole morning. Yeah, I'm working on the commission. They want like a wintry forest background, so I'm trying really hard. I've never done like detailed backgrounds before. I've always wanted to try it. I've done it before. It was like a beach background. It was all it was just water and the sky with clouds. That's all it was. I don't think I've ever done like a super detailed one. Imagine having a job, bro. But I mean, you can tell it's not my strong suit. I tried doing like I'm broke, me too. What do you think I'm doing commissions? I tried doing like you can't even see them properly, but it's fine because it's not supposed to look perfect. But basically, these were supposed to be like I wanted to make like a plant that had like cotton balls on it, like the dandelions. It's like little cotton balls because it looks kind of cool to match like the winter theme. And so we got some stones that you probably can't really see because these are kind of blending in with them, but whatever. The point is just to give an illusion of a background, okay? I mean, you can tell I just kind of went crazy with like the... I mean, I only did what was going to be visible, okay? So it's not even going to be the main focus. It's just to look like something's back there. So that's what I got so far. I got the winter effects and all that. I got everything already set. I just gotta like render it. I was doing that yesterday, but then I got interrupted. So like, yeah, I've been drawing. I just wasn't streaming because it was like a lot of interruptions, a lot of breaks, no talking, and really short. So it was like random short bursts of drawing. Oh yeah, and I had to Google a bunch of lantern references because I did not know how to draw one. So that's the best it's gonna get. Dude, so technically I got up on time. Like I woke up like on time, but bro, I did not feel like getting up. Like I woke up, but I did not feel like getting up. Oh yeah, I was looking on this actually. I'm just trying to make it look good. See, the problem is with this mic is that you can hear everything. What? You're also really short? Bro. I tried messing with like the noise cancellation. Let me see. I mean, I can try noise suppression. I don't know if that makes it better or not. Imagine being a professional, couldn't be me. Okay, I turned up some noise suppression, so I don't know if that makes it sound worse or not. You'll just have to let me know. We'll figure it out. You're the first person. What's up, Whisper? What makes you say that? Be honest. Because I'm not denying it, but you know. I know you're drawing an exact replica of the Mona Lisa. That's a flex. That is a flex. Alright, you got me. I'm intrigued. Creepers are lurking in my closet. Why? Took them hostage, ain't it? Bruh. Oh my gosh. I can't with y'all. What the heck? Bro. Oh, to be young and in love. Couldn't be me. I'm a lone, lonely loner. That's my specialty. My number one. My number one trait. I'm real good at it too. Like school Thursday? Ooh. Wait, Thursday? Why are they starting on a Thursday? And why so early? It's still July. Unk. Shut your... Hi, bro. Oh, here comes the disappointment. I forgot again.
Wager.
I'm gonna be straight with you. What in the world? Why did... Bro? Your disappointment is immeasurable and your day is ruined. I'm sorry in advance. I forgot. Well, it's because it's... Well, actually, it's less that I forgot. No, yeah, I did forget. But also, I kind of just ate. All I have is to drink is saliva, so I got you. I got you. I'll drink my saliva, bro. For you. Bottoms up. Oh, I hate that. A sore. I usually get that after I eat like BLTs because like the bread is really crunchy and like rough, and it like scratches the roof of my mouth. And then like the next day, it's just like raw, and then it gets like those like painful like that. Oh, and every time you eat, you have to like avoid it. Same thing when it's like on the back of your like on your gums at the back, and you have to eat on like one side, and you have to lean your head sideways so the food doesn't touch the other side. Oh man, it sucks. Shrimp. Shush. You're the shrimp. Why the comment so late? You're. I don't know. Dang, that stretch made me yawn. Look, I set my alarm at 6:50, right? 6:50. I woke up. Clearly. I woke up. But it takes like 2 minutes for anything to show up on. Oh. Just, bro. Elma. That exposed me to the whole world, bro. Come on now. At least my burps will be in 4K. I mean, surround sound. Yeah. That's what everyone calls me. That's how it was since anyone knew me, so you're fine. Whatever is easier for anybody, I really don't care. I'm being honest. People do get surprised though. So it's kind of funny. I'm not those type of people that would get pissed. Just realized I still have this selected. That's crazy. I need money, bro. I'm broke. Do you know how much this commission cost me? I mean, how much this commission cost me? You know how much this commission is worth? $10. $10 a headshot is $5. So if it was just like this, that's $5. This is a half body. The half body is $10, and then the full body I think is $15 or 20. I think it's 15. I think I did it by 5, 10, 15. They used to be 10, 20, 30. 10, 15, 20. I think 10, 20, 30, or 10, 15, 25, something like that. But I lowered the prices because I literally was not getting commission like at all. So that's kind of depressing. So I lowered them because it's the only way I know people would get it. Yeah, and I got a headshot for free. Yeah. So I had to lower it. The sticker. It auto did it. It does that sometimes. I hate when like my little emoticons automatically turn into like emojis. I hate that so much. Because if I wanted it to be the emoji, I just put the emoji. Depending on when I start, I'm gonna be able to watch the stream tomorrow. When I start? Wait. Did I miss something? Start what? When you start? Oh, when I start. Depends. Yeah. It depends. I need to fix my sleep schedule again because remember I said I had family visiting, so it kind of messed with my schedule. My sleep schedule. I stayed up a bit later and stuff. So huh? I literally just saw TikTok post that said I want a boyfriend, but I like having a crush on everyone. Then someone commented saying, "Oh, I want to repost. I wish more than one boyfriend was normalized." That kind of is. That kind of is normalized. It's called being in a poly relationship. You just got to find people who are cool with it. Like you got to find people who are also poly, and that's it. That does exist though. But I guess what they mean is like it's just a casual, normal, everyday thing. Like everyone does it. Which, yeah, no, that's. But in general, that's already a thing. People already do that. You just gotta find them. That's the thing. It's like there's like things for everything. You just need to find it. That's most of the issue is that you just need to find it. Because people aren't really gonna walk around saying, "Oh yeah, I'm poly." Like people aren't gonna walk around with a big label on them, a big sticker, a piece of paper taped on their back saying, "By the way, I'm poly. I swing that way. I swing this way." Like you just gotta get out there and get to know people. That I feel like that makes it like that's the fun of it. I'm fine with things being mysterious, me personally, because it leaves something to the imagination and like you can like get to know people. Otherwise, I don't know. It just feels like people make their orientation their whole personality, and I do not want to be friends with those people Because if that's your entire identity, that's your whole personality, bro, I don't want to be friends with you. I'm sorry. Just telling you straight out how it is. Wingdings. I almost said weddings. I was like, huh, weddings? You mean weddings? Weddings? I'm good. Like, I could, like, sure, but at the same time, I'm good. But also, I feel like those people mean, like, I like this man, but Lord, I want this other man, and have, with both without either knowing. Oh, yeah, no, I don't support that. No. No. Oh, yeah, no. Get me out of here. I don't want this conversation no more. I'm exiting this conversation. You said yes? I mean, I said, like, sure, but, like, I don't really care, I guess. That sounds harsh, but, like, I don't know how else to say it. I don't know. It's like the fonts. Oh, so you know how no one did this art contest basically that I hosted? Only World did, I think. Yeah, only World did. So World got first place, and I'm not even gonna say what I gotta draw yet until I finish it. But I already got the sketch down, and I think it looks pretty good because I've never drawn it before. No. I told you to join because I was like, even people, like, literally no one voted. Like, I'm pretty sure nobody voted. Nobody participated in the contest. Nobody even got the contestant role. Nobody mentioned it. No one talked about it. No one asked about it. Nothing. Which is crazy because this is the second art contest. The first one actually had people and people voted and all that stuff. But, like, this time there was, like, nothing. And I was like, oops, did I not, like, advertise it enough or whatever? But, yeah, like, World won. I was telling you, I was like, you might as well do it, because even if you could literally draw a happy face on, like, Windows Paint and then submit it, and you would still be, like, second place or something. First or second, because there's a first, second, and third place. But if only two people participate, then they're gonna default and get first and second. My TikTok account up and popular again. What do you mean again? Yeah, to be fair, there was a time I was peaking. You recently registered for art fights? Yeah. Have fun. I don't do that. I want to do art fight, but not the official art fight, if that makes sense. Like, I want to have an art fight with my friends or with, like, other people, but not with nothing to do with the website, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, I don't want to have to do the whole website thing. I just want to tell someone, hey, like, I just want to, like, tell someone, hey, you want to participate in an art fight, like, just to get their permission. I don't want to draw them something, like, a random person in my server. Like, let's say I draw, like, Whisper. Let's say I'll draw one of your characters and I say art fight, like a attack against Whisper, and Whisper has no idea that bro is participating in the art fight. He's like, bro, what? I never consented. So now it's like I'm forcing Whisper to draw me something back just because I did something. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to be like, all right, who wants to participate in like a big art fight in like the server or something, and then just have at it. But yeah, I really don't want anything to do with like the website and like the teams and stuff. I just want to have like a casual thing, not so official. Yeah, Gartic Phone would be so cool. Dude, I'm gonna stream Gartic Phone one day. That's so freaking fun. That would be so fun. Okay, it's kind of getting hot in here. I'm turning the fan on. That's it. Yeah, that's the thing though. I want to do that, and I want to do the art contests and stuff, and I want to do like Gartic Phone, but there's like I have enough people on the server to do that. It's just that no one's active. Like I got like, let's say, I don't even know how many people do I have on the server right now. I don't even know. Let me check. I got 60 people. So I have 60 people in the server. That's for sure enough people to do like contests and stuff. For sure, it's enough people. Even if only half of them participate, that's still 30 people. But not even 30 people are active, you know? I have 60 people, not even half of them are active. And even if I have 30 people, not even 15, half of 30, not even half of those 30 are active. Not even half of the 15 are active. So it's like, it's literally only me, Night, Whisper sometimes, and World sometimes. And I think that's it. Like, I think that's literally it. So, like, and I got, like, the chat revive stuff. I'm trying so hard. But it's just not working, so I'm just gonna not try no more. Well, it's not that I'm not gonna try anymore, but it's like I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna try not to force it anymore. Not that I was trying to force it, but, like, I'm just gonna leave it do its thing. But yeah, I gotta get the freaking TikTok up again. Which I think by doing commissions will help me. Because I feel like people will be like, oh wow, you know. I'm hoping it's cheap enough that people will, like, actually want to buy.
Volcanoconiosis.
I do read all the messages y'all send in the Discord server. I try to be active. Yeah. And I appreciate that. Like, it's just hard, you know? Because I know you know, Whisper, because you made, like, servers before. Like, it's hard. Like, sometimes the people, like, they'll be active and it'll be, like, chill, but then out of nowhere, it'll just, like, die. I don't know. And, like, I wanted to get more mods, but, like, I don't. Only Night's a mod. And it's like, how do I say it? Like, I want to get more mods, right? To have, like, a mini group of mods. But, like, I don't need mods. Like, I don't need them because there's nothing to moderate, you know? Everything, if there's any, like, spammer or any ones that's breaking a rule or whatever, I could just handle it myself. Or Night, maybe. But, like, there's not enough people for me to have, like, 5 mods for nothing happening in the server. You know what I mean? I was friends with a guy, he had 100 peeps in the server, but, like, only 10 were mainly active all the time. Yeah. At least people want to join your servers? Well, that's because, like, they're friends of friends. You know what I mean? Like, they're a friend of a friend, and they're like, oh yeah, here's an invite. And then, like, there's people in the server who have never spoken before. Like, ever. There's people in the server who've never spoken to anything, never interacted with anything. It's just like one of those servers that you join, and you just kind of, like, slide it down to the very bottom, and you just, like, turn all the notifications off and stuff, and it's just there. Like, you're in it, but you're not in it. If that makes sense. So it's like one of those things. I don't know, it's just kind of sad. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get my TikTok account up and up and up and up and attract some more people. So I'm trying so hard. But like I said, I'm probably gonna just, I don't know. Because I would also like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah. This is my second server. I'm not gonna lie. My first server was actually pretty successful when I first made it. Like when I first made it, I had a lot of people because it was the situation was really specific. I was basically helping people. Like long story short, to not give any details out, whatever. I was in a different server that I was moderating in, and I basically, I guess to make it easier to explain, I basically took over it and told because it wasn't going, it was going down, like, you know, owner wise, and I'm not going to get into details or anything or like target anyone, but I basically made my server and then told people, hey, you know what, like the server's probably going to get shut down because of problems that are happening between people, so feel free to come over to my server. And basically a bunch of those people who were in that server jumped over to mine because they knew me. I interacted with them all the time. Obviously, as a moderator, I talked to everybody at that time. So it was successful because the people already knew me. They already knew what was going on, and that's when I remember. Oh, Whisper, you remember? That's because when I was filming too. Peak films. I know. I want to do it again, but like nobody wants to hop on. You know? Oh, you know it's crazy because I have so many ideas, and I had so many ideas for like big group ones, like those films that require like a lot of people to be running in the background or like surrounding and stuff. But like it just never happened because it never got enough people. Bro, that was so sad. But yeah, it's like I don't know. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The filming was like peak moment. My peak era. Ah, rip. Nothing. I didn't really say anything. I kind of just waited until you came back.
FBI, open up!
Hello. Yes. Whew. I gotta make sure I save every now and then or else I'll die. Hmm. huge numbers. Wow. Yeah. 30? Dang! I am not that interesting, bro. Man, I need to put the whole forest in its own. If you say so. Oh, no! Oh, shift. What? Oh, it's the whole background. It looks weird without it. What did I miss? Oh, you got a call? You missed everything, bro. Holy. I can't even summarize everything you've missed. Whoa! Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, a raid. Hi! I was not expecting that. Hello, thank you. Oh my gosh, I got low-key jump scared. Thank you! I made it myself. I'm actually in the process of making another one, but I got commissions. Low-key. Yo! Oh man, well hi. Thanks. Yeah. I'm trying to make a proper one this time because the one that I have right now it's kind of like chibi and it has like no rendering or anything. So I'm trying to make like an actual one, a full one. Yes, it's torture because the one that I made, this one is I made it on Procreate, so the amount of layers is so limited.
Hello?
Which is also why I had to make it this way. Thank you. Yes, onions have layers. I have layers. Commission, yeah. Commission from TikTok. They wanted they asked me if I charge for backgrounds and I said no because I'm literally new to backgrounds. Like I've never actually done like a proper background before. So this is me experimenting. They wanted like a wintry forest scene. I won't fall for it because I'm not in a Discord call right now. I'm not even on Discord. It got me the first time. Matter of fact, actually, it got me a couple times now that I'm realizing it. Oh, Moonlight, thank you for following. Welcome aboard, mateys. Concussion maxing? That's me. It's crazy because I actually, like I said, I set my alarm at 6:50, and I woke up at that time, but I didn't stand up. I didn't get up fast enough, so I kind of laid there and I was like, nope. Because I went to sleep really late. I couldn't fall asleep, so I had to stay up until I felt sleepy, and so I could try again. Because I do worse if I try to force myself to sleep. Like it's like, let's say midnight, and I'm like, dang, I should really go to sleep. Because if I wake up, I only have like about 7 hours of sleep if I wake up at 7. But that's if I fall asleep immediately at midnight. So if I force myself to sleep and just toss, I'll just be tossing and turning all night until eventually I'll fall asleep. But then I'll have those like very interrupted sleep sessions where you sleep for like 15 minutes at a time or 30 minutes at a time, and you keep waking up over and over and over again. Oh, it sucks. So I had to like stay up until I felt sleepy, and that was around 2 in the morning, which is not too bad to feel sleepy finally, because I would have been up way longer than that if I forced myself. But yeah, when that alarm hit, I said nope. I didn't get enough sleep, whatever. And I called it in. I said I'm gonna lay down here and sleep until. And then it's weird because now instead of forcing myself to fall asleep, I kind of forced myself to lay in bed, even though I could have gotten up. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I just did that. But yeah. Gosh darn it, come on. Well, this sucks. I'll just manually get it. It's going good. This is the first time I'm doing like a full illustration with a background and like lighting to go with that. So I'm kind of YOLOing it right now. If I'm being honest, I am YOLOing it. Yeah, it's all on one layer too. I've been doing that recently. I've been trying it because I've seen so many people do that where they do like all on one layer and like no line art and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing all in one layer with no line art and kind of just going along with it every. I don't know. I'm trying. As long as it looks good from like far away, I feel like it'll be fine. Thanks. I'm really like aiming for it to come out as good as possible. I hope they like it. Because, like I said, I'm not charging them for the background or anything. Because I'm not going to charge someone something that I don't know how to do yet, or I haven't mastered, or I'm that confident in, you know? So, I think it's a good starting point. Man. I hope so. It was like $10, so I'm hoping that it was like a good investment. Yeah. I had to lower the prices because no one was commissioning, so I was like, oof, maybe it's not like worth it for some people yet. So I gotta like put them low, get some commissions, so I have some good examples, and then and then once like the traction comes, once I get more traffic, then I'll raise them up because I feel like I need to prove the worth. You know what I mean? Am I crazy a little bit? Do I do furries? Yep, I do. I do both humans and furries, anthro-feral. That's actually my origin story. I used to be a furry artist, and then I wanted to get into doing humans because I think at that time it was like a lot of people were trying it. And I was like, oh man, I want to try it too. So I just got into it, and yeah, kind of went from there really. Because most of my OCs were like a bunch of dogs. They were mostly dogs, or like hybrid dogs, you know, like the whale tails, shark tails, random colors. Man, I got so many OCs I haven't drawn in a long time. But then I kind of just switched. Yeah, you can contact me on Discord. I'm most active on there. Same name as here. Let me check actually, because I changed it a lot. Tosca 404. The TOSKA404 is my Discord user. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Got you. Alrighty, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks. Ooh. I see. Very nice. Thank you. You guys are going down in the Hall of Fame. Or I'm for sure up for all that. For sure. We'll get all that settled up once I end stream, which is gonna be pretty soon. I think I'm only gonna. It's 3:00, and I gotta go at like 4:30 because my sister's gonna come home from work, and I gotta eat lunch because I already made the lunch because my mom also has to go to work, so I had to make lunch for her. And well, I made lunch for everybody, but like it's gonna be cold by the time my sister comes home because I made it at like 12, so it's already been like 3 hours. But yeah, once I end stream, I'll get everything set up. And we can go from there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being part of the journey. Oh, stop it. You're gonna make me blush, bro. Good heavens. I got this behind it because it's like half transparent-ish. But it kind of looks fine, slowly fading really dark. Oh well. Man, this lantern's gonna kill me. Let's see. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna try to do all this in a separate layer. That way it doesn't kill me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm just gonna draw the underneath. I know. It's kind of risky that I'm doing this for commission, but I've done it before, luckily. I've done it how many times before? I don't know. Here's my first attempt, which you can see has a lot of like mistakes. Here, I'll show you. I gotta show my baby girl Butters. Where's she at? Here she is. There she is. I did that lineless as well. And like on one layer. So at least, and this was my first attempt, kind of, but I don't know, because it was like now that I think about it, I don't know how I did that. I can't remember how I did that, but it's similar. It's similar to what I've done. Oh yeah, and I also did this. Okay, here, yeah. So I've been trying to practice. That's why I've been really trying to practice, get it down. So the bunny one is the one that I also did on one layered lineless. There she is. So I've been really trying, especially with like lighting. I've been trying to get it down, to get like at least like a technique, so I can like easily recreate it. And it's getting there. It's not quite there, but it's getting there. I feel like so, because it's like I don't know. Some parts take like really long, and I'm like doing it over and over and over. And then I forget some parts, and it's like, dang, it's all on one layer, so I can't like go underneath. Like for example, right now, his dang eyebrows. I'm gonna have to like try to like do a new layer and like do his eyebrows, and then like erase them. You know what I mean? And just like put them underneath. Dang, that actually looks kind of good. I would merge that right now. But so there's like some parts where I'm like, dang it, I still have to like do like layer and layer and layer and then merge them again and then layer and layer. But that's what a lot of people do anyway. So whatever, it still counts. But yeah, like actually that looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep that. So anyway, break. E. But you get the idea. You get the idea. You get the idea. You get the point. But yeah, I'm trying to find like the right thingy thing. Did you also do art fight? No, that's the thing. I want to do art fight, but at the same time, I'm too lazy to do like the whole website thing and all that. I remember back in like 2016, I wanted to do it. I'd never done it, by the way. I've never done it. I've never done like a single art fight drawing. I've never participated in it because I don't know. It's just having to like go through the website is like awkward for me. I don't know. It's so awkward for me. Like I can't even like I'll pick the team and I'll upload like my little characters and stuff, and then I'll just forget about it, or like do art trades instead. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I probably should. Because I want to. I want to, like, draw a whole bunch of stuff for people and just be, like, fighting them. It always sounded fun to me. I guess, never found the time for it, I guess. Because I'm also, like, right now I'm taking advantage doing commissions and stuff because I'm on the last 2 weeks of my history class. I had English and history. I took summer classes to like help me graduate faster. Cheating. I mean, no, it's not cheating. You can choose to have summer classes, but I chose 2 summer classes. So I chose English and history, and I finished my English class, luckily, because it was a short class. I finished my English class, and so now I have history left. I lost my train of thought for a second. I have history left now, and I'm on the last 2 weeks of it finally. I have a quiz to do today, so I probably should have done that before streaming, but because I didn't wake up as early as other times, then I'm doing it right now. But I'll do it right after stream, after lunch or something. I still have the rest of the afternoon, I think. So I got plenty of time to do my quiz. It's really easy anyway, which is why like I said, I'm taking advantage doing commissions and stuff, because my classes right now are super easy. Otherwise, yeah, in the fall is when it's going to start getting really busy. So I'm going to have 4 classes, and they're all going to be like, they're not going to be general studies anymore, since I finished all my English, history, music, what else? Stuff like that, like the basics. Now I'm going to move into like the very specifics. Like I did my math and stuff. I got to move into the specifics now. So I'm taking like oral communication, supply chain management, intro to macroeconomics, and what was the other one? Oh, accounting, managerial accounting. So I'm taking a lot of different and very specific classes. It's gonna be brutal torture, like actual brutal torture. But I'm bracing for it. So that's why right now I'm doing what I can right now with all my art stuff. So that way I'm not like I'm probably gonna have to close commissions until at least I can get a good workflow with the school. Once I do that, I could probably open them back up again and stuff, because I don't want to overflow my things and then take a really long time to complete commissions and stuff. I don't want to have people waiting. So for at least the very beginning of like my fall classes, which they start August something. I think August 20, basically the end of August. So I'll still have, because there's 2 weeks left of my classes, I'll probably only have 2 weeks free of no school, because I think my summer classes right now end like August something. I don't know when. I could check. I'm gonna have to check. But I got 2 weeks. I got this week and next week. So hold on, let me check right now my calendar. So this week and then next week. So basically my last day of school is gonna be next Friday. Next Friday is my last day of school. So the 7th, August 7th is my last day of school. Yeah. And then start again on the 24th, I guess, the Monday, 24th. So I'll literally only have 2 weeks of no school. I'm sad. But yeah, my bad. I had a mute. I was talking to my mom. Bye. Oh yeah, and you'll hear my dogs barking, because that's their thing. They're doing their thing. Yep, they are very loud, but I love them. I wouldn't be who I am without them. Literally, which is actually kind of scary. Alright, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be probably really quiet because I lock in sometimes. Don't mind me, I had to go look out the window for a second. I thought somebody was trying to break in. You're up? Oh wait, it is 3. Never mind. I thought it was earlier. I was gonna say, oh my gosh, bro. You actually woke up? Well, at least it's not 4. You kind of usually wake up at 4, so there you go. Shush it. Hey, I mean, you know I'm right though. Yeah. Yeah. What can I say? I finished the rest of my school yesterday coming sometime. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah. You'll get the pass this time because that is true. I saw your status. I saw when you changed your status, I think. Well, no, I just got the notification up for it. And you're like, I'm finished school. That's gonna be me, bro, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, that's gonna be me. That's gonna be my status. Man, you beat me. That's actually crazy. You beat me. You beat me to it. I'm gonna be starting in like 4 weeks. I know! No, I was literally just talking about it. I finished school in 2 weeks. And then I start school again 2 weeks after that. Like, Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm so sad. Like, I'm actually so sad. Crying right now. Like, I finished school in 2 weeks. So, like, I finished on, like, what was it, the 7th or whatever? I finished school in 2 weeks. And I'll only have 2 weeks off before I start my fall classes. I'm literally gonna cry. They're letting us have a month break because, yeah, plus money for school. Man, bro. I only get 2 freaking weeks! Literally gonna cry. Like, I'm actually so sad. We'll start around the same time? Yeah, basically. We both gotta lock in. And it's only gonna get harder, bro. Well, at least it's good to know I'm not struggling alone. And you already did your presentations, so I guess you already did some of the hard part too, because I gotta do my presentations. I'm hoping it's just like vocal recording and not visual. Because the class is called oral communication. Alright? Okay? Okay. It's called freaking oral communication, not visual communication. So, I gotta do no body language, right? That's what that means. Please tell me I'm right. And I'm not just coping. That class is gonna suck. But if I'm being honest, that might be the easiest class out of all of my other classes. If I'm being honest. So I should probably just be grateful I'm taking that class. The worst is yet to come. And I hate that fact. I knew it. Wow. Honestly, the lines? We're gonna make them paler. Whew. I just want to get all the warm tones on. And then I can lighten it up. Let's light it up. Hello. How are you? How are you? It's weird. It's a weird time for me because it's kind of like early afternoon, but it always looked like I came from a 12-hour shift. Probably because I feel like that. I mean, at least it's lore accurate, right? It's canon. You gotta be accurate somehow. I gotta make sure my new model looks that way too. I gotta make sure. My dog just sighed. That's insane. He sighed like he just paid the bills. Someone from Texas just called me, bro. The dark circles. Oh my gosh, I'm getting bombarded with spam calls. It's so annoying. Then Chick-fil-A emailed me. Stop. They're making me hungry doing that. How dare they? Huh. What? Oh. Yeah, except I get like spammed with like voicemails, text messages, calls. I've tried a bunch of tricks of like you, and I can't even block them because they get different numbers every time, and it's so annoying. They get different numbers every time. Oh, that's the freaking bush. I'm over here like, what? Why can't I erase it? It's the dang bush. They get different numbers every time. They send messages. It's just so annoying. Battery to out. Are you on your phone? iPad? I see. Get the snow off my screen. Krita? No, I haven't. I haven't. I've never gotten the gist of it. I've never had it before. I've heard of it, and I know someone who I think used it before, but I don't actually like know anything about it really. I don't know how to use it. Anything. I've never tried it. It's so hard to use once you've gotten used to Clip Studio for real. Well, let me guess, you tried going back to it and it's just like really weird. It's look like I got the most complex one because Crit is so much with settings. Oh man, y'all are freaking me out, bro. I'm never getting that. Y'all are freaking me out with it. Heck no. Miss me with it. Because I'm like leaning a little bit. My camera can't track it when I'm like leaning forward and stuff. So it just looks like I'm tweaking out every second of the day. It's just my thing at this point. It's my signature. I tweak out. What? I'm is color? What? What? More realistic, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess technically. Oh man, the white background makes it harder to see. Holy. I'm just gonna alpha lock it. When in doubt, alpha lock. Oh, that's just the. For absolute beginners? Me? I don't know. I mean, I started with like, oh dude, I started beyond like my origin story. I started with Autodesk Sketchbook. That was my OG drawing program on like a Kindle Fire. Oh, rip ads. What the heck? No, my watch just told me it's time to stand because it's 350. Dang it! And then PetSmart emailed me talking about some $500 gift card, bro. I don't even qualify for it anyway. So oh no, I was just saying my watch told me to stand up. But yeah, so my I started on Autodesk Sketchbook. It was like on a I used a Kindle Fire, like those Amazon tablets. That's what I had first started on. It was a gift from a stranger, or yeah, I'm not gonna go into it, but like that's what I used at first, and then I switched. No, then I got a Surface Pro 7, which is those like laptop tablets, those Windows, I think, and I still use that app. It was an app, Autodesk Sketchbook. It had like a pencil icon, probably something different now, and it's probably way different now, but that's what I used for a long time. And then when I got my first iPad, I got Procreate, obviously. I think I also got Autodesk Sketchbook on it, but then I saw Procreate and I was like, yo, I want to try it because I heard about it and everything. So I gave it a shot and I liked it, so I started using it more. So honestly, if I'm being honest, like I'm probably extremely rusty on Autodesk now. But yeah, I got on Procreate, so I just started using Procreate ever since. And literally ever since, I've used Procreate all the way till this year. Just barely like a couple months ago, I started using Clip Studio because I got a new tablet. Which is, you know what, it's crazy. I'm realizing the more I upgrade, the more like different programs. Only $10. Yeah, I got it when it was I can't remember. But I got it when it was like, no, yeah, I guess it was $10. What? But yeah, and now I'm on Clip Studio. I still use Procreate though, so because on my iPad, obviously, I don't like using Clip Studio on my iPad. If I'm being honest, I don't like the UI. I don't like. Well, no, I think it's more because for some reason on my iPad it doesn't sync with my PC. So I have the thing where it's like one device, or like one like a phone or a tablet with the computer, but it won't sync across my stuff. Sketchbook or Procreate, which is simpler to understand? If I'm being honest, for me, they're both the same level. If it was up to me, since I used both and I started with Autodesk, obviously when you open a new program, it's like scary and you don't know what is what. So that's how I was with Procreate. I didn't know what was what. So, but it did not take me a long time to figure it out. Especially like even on my own, I didn't watch any videos. Like even on my own, it did not take long to figure it out. So they're both really beginner friendly, if I'm being honest. But that's the thing. Actually, I might say Procreate right now because, like I said, the Sketchbook, it's changed over the years. I don't know how it looks like right now. I don't have no idea how it looks like right now, how the UI is. If they probably added a whole bunch of new like features and stuff. I get like ads every now and then on YouTube of it. I'm like, dang, it changed so much. So I'm not sure. Procreate might be easier now, but that's just me going based off what I knew, or what was basically. But they were on the same like level for me, in my opinion. Neptune, what are you saying? What is that supposed to mean? What are you saying, huh? Because why are you saying that? Are they for PC or only Mac and Pad? Which one, Procreate or Sketchbook? Yo! Well, you accidentally left. I'm saying, what are you trying to say, son? What are you typing in the chat? Both? Procreate's only for iPad. That's the thing. That's the problem with Procreate. It's only for iPad. So, which is why I wanted an iPad to get it. Not specifically. I got an iPad for... No, yeah, I got an iPad for drawing. I was gifted it for, I think, Christmas or my birthday. Back in, like, 2020. Yeah, literally 2020. So, yeah, but Procreate's only for iPad. Sketchbook, I think, is on everything. I'm not sure on Mac. I've never had one. I've never had like a MacBook or anything. I think my sister has one. I'm not sure, but I have not tested that out. I'm not sure, but I know Sketchbook is on a lot of different tablets. I think I could even get it on my iPad. Yeah, that's the thing. They're like exclusive stuff, and it's like, dang, bro. But I heard dang, what was similar to it? I don't know, but like I heard that you can still do good stuff with like Ibis Paint, or what was it called? What's the other one? Metabang? I'm not sure, but I heard more stuff on Ibis Paint, I think. And I think I've even tried it on purpose because I don't know. I heard where it was like, oh no, it's like difficult or whatever. Or, no, a lot of people think it's the program that makes the art good. And while I do think that some programs have tools that will help you more than others, it's still very skill based. So the program itself and the brushes aren't gonna suddenly turn you into Picasso. And I feel like a lot of beginners, they get so worried about what brushes do you use, Or what program do you use? Because they see like really good artists drawing on certain things and using specific brushes, and they're like, oh my gosh, if I had your brush, then I would be able to draw just like you. Like, yes and no. No, not really. And then they'll get the brush, and then they'll be pissed that it doesn't turn out the same way that their favorite artist uses it, because it's like it's skill based, son. If Krita's frying my brain, how complex it is. You're freaking me out, because now I'm too scared to ever even look at what Krita looks like. I think I've seen it before, like Night, when you were using it. I've seen it before, I think, but yeah, I don't know. I would just, like, me on some, like, I'm telling you, I learned Procreate on my own, but out of nowhere, I would just like randomly look up like Procreate stuff and like see like shortcuts or like cool tricks that it can do, and I'm like, what? I never knew that. So like for sure, like definitely watch some videos on some stuff, because there might be stuff that you didn't even know existed, because that was definitely me with like certain things. It's not that crazy for me. It's just things like clicking layers or a multiple step process. Are you serious? Because I know here it's just like you do that and that's it. And there's still things about Clip Studio that I'm learning. Like, I'm literally a newbie on Clip Studio, bro. I swear. Like, there's so many of these things. I don't even know what this is. What is it? Save? Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I could just do that. I've been going to File and pressing Save. See, I just learned something new. Now you'll see me do that. I just realized, wait, what is this? Open, new. Oh my gosh, see, I'm so dumb. I didn't even realize that. Well, see, you just actively watched me learn something new. I've been going to File the entire time. Is Android 21 a weird hear me out? Asking for a friend? Pause. Actually, I'm Googling it. Don't say nothing. I'm Googling it. Because let me find out it's not even a crazy hear me out. What'd you say, Android 21? Bro, that is not a hear me out at all. That's just that's a casual, normal thing. What the heck? That is so... you don't even... Bro. You want a real hear me out? There's this one fence post in my backyard. And hear me out. It's like... It's very, like, smooth and, like, ashy color. And it keeps falling over. Like... There's one fence post. Yes! And I feel so bad for it, because it's like, bro keeps falling off. He needs some support. And he's just not getting it, bro. Oh, it makes me want to cry. I'm clipping this. Wow. You would. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's 4 p.m. I gotta go soon. I gotta find a good stopping point. But yeah, definitely do not skip out on watching videos. Do not skip out on Googling stuff. Don't skip any of that out. Trust me, that's like the biggest mistake you'll make, is skipping. Like, not Googling stuff. That will be the biggest mistake you do, is not, like, looking stuff up. I know, right? It's not a hear me out. It's not even crazy like that. It's honestly like a, why wouldn't you want it? Why would anyone not want it? That is not a crazy hear me out. That is not what I meant to do. Butters, matter of fact, Butters, get out of here. Save? No. Y'all get out of here too. I know, right? I literally had to, at first, just the name, because I didn't know who it was. My bad, I'm not cultured. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But then I googled it and I was like, are you serious? The most tame character you could have picked. You have no clue you say anything? Oh, rip. But yeah, bro, what the heck? What in the hecky? What the helly? Most tame hear me out ever. You want to know another tame hear me out? Because I have a hear me out, but it's not even a hear me out because how tame it is. Gengar. I freaking love Gengar. With my soul. I would sell my soul to Gengar. And become one. I am Gengar. Wait! I am one with the Gengar. We are one now. Gengar! Alright, that's it. I gotta pull up a picture. That's it. Right. That's it. I literally am Gengar, by the way. Like, I'm actively, like, I just transformed right now. I Gengar. I love Gengar with my soul. Here, let me copy. Copy image. And let me paste them. There you go. I will sell my soul to Gengar. Yes. Will literally sell my soul to Gengar. I become the Gengar. Freaky Frog? Bro! Come on, you cannot tell me you don't see it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah. Bro. Yeah, I love Gengar. Hey, pause! Anyway, yeah. Wait, I just realized that's gonna show up on the time lapse. No! Wait, I gotta look that up. Wait, I gotta check. Hold on. It's gonna show up on the freaking time lapse. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna show up on the time lapse. Oh no, not Gengar, bro. It's okay. It's okay. I'm with it. 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 I'm one with the Gengar. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's the clear of his eyeball. Your client is gonna be so. I know. Don't worry. Don't worry. They won't see the timeline. Actually, yes, they will because I'm gonna post it on TikTok. I'm screwed. They're gonna be like, why is there a random Gengar in the? I'm like, oh, because you know, I had to worship just for a second my daily activity. You know what I'm saying? You can't really skip out on it, you know? Like a cutscene, you can't skip it. You kind of have to you gotta just ride it out. Wait for it. Can't do anything about it. Yes. Let me dream, bro. There we go. Alright, I gotta find a good stopping point. That way I could just pick this up tomorrow. Hopefully I can finish tomorrow. I'm really hoping, because I accepted the commission, I think, today or yesterday. I can't remember already. I already can't remember. That's crazy. But I don't want to take too long on it, if I'm being honest. I don't want to keep them waiting. I already got, like, school to do. It's because I randomly get bursts of energy to, like, do everything. Birdo, what? Hear me out on Raven? That's not a hear me out. Hold on. Wait, Raven who? Because it, in a good way, it looks so much more detailed than usual. I'm trying to make it like painty-ish, where it's like from far away, from up close, it looks kind of like messy-ish, but not bad. And then when you like zoom out, it all looks like fine. You know what I mean? Like with the freaking lantern and everything. Like from far away, it still looks like fine. But if you zoom in, you can see like all the random like brush strokes and stuff, and it looks really like messy and stuff. But like if you like zoom out and stuff, it looks good. Does that make sense? But yeah. Okay, I finally got all of that. Who is Birdo? I have no idea. From what? Birdo from what? Let me Google it. Oh, yeah, Super Mario. No, that's not a weird hear me out either. That's actually a really common one, for very obvious reasons, by the way. That's not a weird hear me out at all. For very, 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 very obvious reasons. Loki, so happy I finished school. Now I can lock in. Wow. Oh, wait, I'm gonna lock in too. Can you come up with like a weird, like an actual crazy hear me out? That's not a crazy hear me out. Give me I literally said a fence post, bro. I said a fence post. Give me a real hear me out. Bruh. What? Well, I mean like a... Let's see. Okay. I can't believe I'm trying to help you out with a hear me out. Maybe like a... I don't even know, bro. I'm trying to help you out and I can't. Because it's like, what? I could come up with better hear me outs. I need a real one. You need to give me one that's gonna make me actually go, what? You know what I mean? But in like a good way, in a way. So something that won't make me want to ban you. Because you're on thin ice! If I'm being honest. You're on thin ice. You can't come up with good hear me outs. Bro. Okay, let me rephrase it. Very uncommon hear me outs. How about that? It doesn't even have to be that crazy, but like uncommon. Because I feel like some, I guess, technically could be crazy, but they're so common that it's not crazy anymore. So give me an uncommon one. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean like very niche, very, very uncommon. And I'm not talking about like the freaking fox from Zootopia. You know what I mean? Most tame hear me out ever. Who? Nagi-san? The main character? Bro. Okay. I think I'm not explaining it good. I think I might not be explaining it good. And that's the crazy part. We're talking about at least a human. Even Koro Sensei is not even a crazy hear me out. It's like the most like a super obvious. I don't know how to. I don't think I'm explaining it good. When I say a crazy uncommon hear me out, I mean like I'm gonna have to Google it, and then I still probably won't even understand why I gotta hear you out. In my defense, I'm normal. If you met the old me, what? Let's just say you or want to affiliate with yourself with normal. You're just not. Yo, pause. It's like, I don't know. You're saying that, but like, it doesn't need to be like. I'm not saying be gross. I'm just saying like unique. That there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Unique. Like I'm not saying be gross. I'm just saying like something unique that like no one would even think about it, and it's like, oh, that's actually crazy. Because I think what makes something crazy is the fact that it's like it's something you've never seen or heard before that someone would say that. You know, like the freaking like I don't know, like man, I don't know. You know, like My Strange Addictions, where it's like it doesn't have to be anything like really weird. It's just like so strange and like unique, like eating the dang mattress. You know what I mean? Eating rocks is not that crazy, because like I feel like we all did that as a kid, or some. It's common enough, is what I mean. It's common enough, but it's still kind of weird. But you know what I mean, like stuff like that, where they actually get you, like get your head turning, like, huh? That's not a weird. Hear me out. Okay, hold on. Okay, so anything at this point, I don't know how to explain it. That's not a. I don't know. Am I weird? That's not a crazy. Hear me out. The one. I'm assuming what you sent me is like an example. That's not crazy. Am I tripping? Like, am I actually tripping and I'm like weird or something? Because that was not a crazy. Hear me out. I don't even know who that is or where that's from, but that was not. That was not a crazy. Hear me out. Who is that? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If the body didn't look the way it looked, then I'd be like, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. But because of the rest of the body, it's not a crazy hear me out, because that's normal. It's like a mermaid, for example. The bottom half of the mermaid is like, that's kind of weird to like, you know. But the top half is just a human, so it's kind of like that balances it out and doesn't make it as crazy anymore. So that one is like, the top half is like fish or like octopus or whatever, and then the bottom half is just human. So it kind of like negates it. I'm talking about something that will activate my trap card, bro. You activated my trap card. But yeah, these are kind of like common-ish. Like me with Gengar, it's not even a crazy hear me out. It's just a hear me out for me, but like, it's not a crazy one. For sure. Literally any Pokemon. It could be any Pokemon and it's not even a hear me out. Even Sunfisk. I mean, stunt, whatever. That freaking flat fish Pokemon. Like, even that's not even a crazy hear me out. Yeah, like anything that has, and I feel like anything that has like close to like human proportions as possible is not a hear me out, just because they're basically human. Like, who at that point it's just yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's not crazy. Let's go! Let's go! Wait, which one? Oh, this? Like the screen? That's crazy. Let's go. Wait, let me look it up. Because I don't know what that is. Oh, Wings of Fire. Ain't that a... Hold up. That means it's a dragon, no? Ooh. Oh, wait, he's kind of cute. I can't tell if it's a male or a female because they got lashes, so I'm assuming it's a female. Oh, okay, it's a she. Wait, she's actually really cute. Like the ones where they have like it looks more realistic with like black eyes. That actually looks really cute. She even has like a little crown thing. That's actually really cute. Wait, speaking of which, I went to Barnes and Noble the other way. Jesus Christ, I went to Barnes and Noble the other day. Oh, wow, she looks super innocent to me. Anyway. Oh, the dragon from Shrek. Woo, bro, that's everyone's first crush right there. Well, not first crush, but you know what I mean. Woo, man. That dragon is crazy. When I saw her, even I felt something. Shrek the dragon? That's crazy. Keep an open mind? What even is that? That looks like Muck from like Pokemon with teeth. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that rhyme. I'm too good. Yeah, I did. That's what I was telling you. It looks like Muck from Pokemon, even though I know it's not. But like, it looks like it from teeth. Even I felt something. Yes, bro, that dragon from Shrek. She's beautiful. Now, I'm just curious what she turned into when they drank the potion in the second movie. Because you know how if you're like connected or whatever, then you also change, which is why both of them changed. So I wonder what dragon turned into. Because Donkey turned into a horse, borderline Pegasus without the wings, obviously. So it's just a freaking horse, white horse. So like all the Pokemons are not to hear me out. Literally all of them. All of them. All of them. All of them are options, but some of them are like more than others. That's all it is. That's really all it is with them. They're all options, just some more than others. That's really all it is. What even is that? Just the color? I need something that, because I'm pretty unfazed with your hear me outs. I'm pretty unfazed with your hear me outs. I need something that's gonna phase me. I don't even know what that means. Something that's gonna actually make me go, what in the world? But like again, for like a, well, no, I wouldn't say for a good reason because I guess it wouldn't be a good reason. But what I mean is like something that will make me be like, wow, you know that really takes the cake. You really got it on this one. Because so far these are kind of like just trying, like you're just choosing weird stuff just to choose it, but not because it's like an actual like hear me out, if that makes sense. For the purpose of like hearing someone out to be like hear me out. It might not, like you don't see what I see, but like because it just seems like for example, if I say a stop sign, it's not even a crazy hear me out because it's not even like you're actually trying to hear me out. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. I think I'm just kind of lost in my own world right now. Like a stop sign and a curb would not even be that crazy. Yes, that one. That second one is specifically the one that I saw on Google. That looks so cute. Like so cute. The more realistic ones look cute. I think it's also because of the eyes, since they're completely filled in, they look less. Oh, frick, AIDS. It looks less goofy. Er, I think you're trying too hard with the hear me outs. Is what I'm saying, Neptune. You might try to like tone it down a bit, but like. Because I think you're trying too hard. That's not even crazy, bro. That's it's common. It's common. Anything from at this point, anything from Undertale, Deltarune, Flowey could have been a crazier hear me out than those two. And even Flowey is not even that crazy of a hear me out. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Flowey for the first time, you know what I'm saying? Biting finger between teeth. But like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, Flowey. When I saw Flowey for the first time, oh, it's because I put them all so it takes longer for them to pop up, but then they all bombard you all at once to get them over with. Rest in peace. When I saw him for the first time, that's when I became a real human. I became a real human, and I was filled with determination. Oh. Oh. That is not okay. No. Okay. Wait. No. Because I'm not gonna disregard it just to disregard it. That is a crazy hear me out, but it's not uncommon, if that makes sense. Because it's still from Undertale. I don't care if he's got weird arms and a bunch of eyeballs and like human teeth that go like sideways and a TV for a head and like a bunch of wires. It's a crazy one. It is a crazy one. So you got me there. But it's not uncommon. Just because and it's kind of cheating because it's only not uncommon because a lot of people know that it is a crazy hear me out. So I guess you got points for that one. You low-key got points for that one. Low-key. You got lucky. Because he is kind of crazy, but like he got uncrazy because a lot of people would choose him just for the fact that they know that it's a crazy hear me out. It's kind of like spamming a good song but too much. So because the song got spammed too much, now you don't like it anymore. It's kind of like that, where it's not fun anymore because it's been spammed too much. So that guy's not even a crazy hear me out just because he's so uncommon to be crazy now. Weirdest hear me out? Oh wait, what? Hold on, I gotta Google that one. That's wow. Dang, that actually looks kind of cool though. That's the first time I'm seeing that. That actually is cool. Is that like it's like an octopus and then a worm. Wait, the worm with 2 legs? Oh, ew, it's like a tree worm. Where it's like it has like roots for legs, even though it's like I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's so like it's like ugly on some of them, but at the same time, on other pictures, it's kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute, but it's very weird because I see no face. I see no. Yeah, there's like no face, bro. Bruh. How are you gonna look into the eyes and be like, you know what I mean? Wow. That's a pretty good one. I don't know if it's common, so you got me on there. You got me stumped on that one. What did you send me? Okay, that is a crazy hear me out. What the heck is that? What is that meatball monster? Neptune, what did you send me, bro? That's a weird one. You got it. Cause what the heck is that? A meatball monster. head? From what? I've never seen that before. So I've never seen anyone claim that as a hear me out before either. So for me, it gets points just because I'd never seen that before. I have no mouth and I must scream. What? It literally looks like a meatball monster. Like, oh my gosh, wait, it actually looks like spaghetti meatballs. Like, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the legs connecting to the feet, but they literally look like spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. No clue. You got me on that one. He was a human that was mutilated by AI? Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? The strap is like black. Ooh. What about Nashandra from Dark Souls 2? I gotta Google that. The name doesn't sound bad. It sounds kind of like a human though. Nashandra. Ooh. Wait, why is it kind of elegant though? It's like the Grim Reaper with a wedding dress. And the dress is made of a bunch of bones. That's insane. Everything's made of bone. I'm not gonna lie, bro kind of looks like Ainzul Gon. So, I don't know if that one's gonna count. Ainzul Gon, baby. Frick, I just hung up on my brother. Because I turned my phone off. Oops, hold up. I gotta call him back. You guys, argue in the chat or something. Okay, never mind. He was just calling me to make sure his phone worked. Oh, my bad. I was holding my phone up to the camera, so it actually wasn't even tracking me. My bad. Gears of War Snatcher. Let me check. I'm checking. Oh, what is that? Ooh, wait. The concept art. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. Oh, that first image is insane, though. The details and the color is ugly. Yeah, the one that you sent me. But that one like concept art that someone drew, that actually looks really, really cool. The colors look better on that. I guess it's supposed to be like really like slimy and ugly and like a hard shell or whatever. Okay, that is a weird hear me out. Cause what are you gonna do? Take it on a date? Like what are you gonna do with that? Like seriously honest. Like what are you doing with it? What could you possibly? What could you possibly have in common? All I'm saying is I can put the stomach tentacle. What? The stomach tentacle to work? Knight, you're a mod, right? You're a mod on the stream, right? Right? Ban him. You're getting burnted. You're right. Maybe not, but bro, I think I would because all those two that I just looked up were pretty cool. You asked for it. Okay, I did ask for weird hear me out. I didn't ask what you would do with them though. I mean, I did just say what would you do with them? But I meant like romantically, like for a hear me out, it's kind of like a like I don't know. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll take the fall on that one. You're on thin ice. The ice didn't break because that was on me, but you're on. It's pretty thin, pretty thin. Just search Dark Souls bosses and look at the first picture so you can steal the design idea. Tainment, I guess. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Well, no. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Dang, I actually like how they look too. Ooh. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. So you know Hollow Knight, right? The You know what? Actually, let me not say it. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's not a crazy hear me out. It's a very common hear me out. But boy, when I saw it for the first time, because I didn't actually I played a little bit, but I watched my brother play, and at first I was like, oh, it's so cute. But when I saw the bosses come out, when I saw the bosses, I was like, wait, do we have to fight? Because bro, low key, kind of. I mean, first off, bro looked cool. He looked so cool. I was literally like, ooh. Like I'm saying, it's not even a crazy hear me out, but it's just like it's common, but it's common for a reason. Cause holy mole, you know what I'm saying? Holy mole. Yeah, Hollow Knight is not isn't even a crazy hear me out, but it's just like so obvious because it's perfect, bro. Perfect. Man. Some of them are like, okay, whatever, because they just look like beetles or whatever. But the ones that have like the masks, I want to cry. If everything is always just the wind, then hear me out to the wind. I can hear you from here, son. What? What? Oh, I did not need to know that. What the heck? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? My poor babies. Exposing them like that. Oh my gosh. My babies. I just find them really cute. I think that's the thing. Like I find them super cute. Like Minecraft creepers. Y'all already know I love Minecraft creepers. They're like my wives. Wait. The Wither gives me like bodyguard vibes, like kind of like the golem, like the iron golem. That's crazy. I just got on Minecraft. Ooh, hold up. When are we hopping on? I'm a bone rattle. I'm not gonna lie. When I first like started playing Minecraft, when like back in like back in like 2014, man, holy, it's been a long time. I remember I made my mom buy it for my birthday back in like 2014, and my on my very first tablet. Shush, shush, bro. Cause when did you get Minecraft? Yesterday. Anyways, any gays. Well, there you go. I got in 2014. You got in 2016. So, same thing. Back when it was like $6. It was when I got it. It was $6 on the App Store. I don't know how much it is now on a tablet. I don't know. I think when I got it on my iPad, it was like $10. Not sure, but I think it was more. But when I first got it in 2014, it was like $6, and I specifically remember it was either $6 or $7 dollars. Dollars. Is that weird? What? Moon Presence Bloodborne? Hold up, I gotta Google. Googly. Let's find out. Because like it sounds ethereal. Let's see. Moon Presence. Ooh. Okay, I see the trend. It seems like you like a lot. You hear me out. You are into what's the nicest way to say this? Tentacle-like figures. You're into the tentacle. Tentacles. Let me guess. Your first hear me out was Squidward, huh? Cause oh man, that looks awesome though. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Honestly, the body I find cooler than the head. Like the rib cage type thing. I actually find that way cooler than the head itself. The rest looks really cool. Minus the head. You don't understand it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this freaking lantern is gonna kill me. Hmm. From ZZZ, bro. First of all, hold up, because of course, it's coming from you. Oh, I forgot what's her name. The one from with the toes. Don't even. Ooh. Of course. Of course. You know what she reminds me of actually? Inkling. Like a Splatoon character. Oh, dude, the Inklings. Hold up. The Inklings. I have an Inkling as my profile picture on the Switch. You said, but ah! Hold up, nah, because we're not gonna skip past my. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna say his name because the second I say his name, you're gonna cancel me. Don't even start tonight. You don't have the secret weapon because they ain't even. It's not even. I got someone way above that. Nah, 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 nah. Someone else. Someone else. Not shampoo either. If you say you're banned. Nah, not even him. Mighty's from Honkai Star Rail. My bad. I'm still looking at the Googled images of Inklings. I'm sorry. What in the world is that? First off, trypophobia. W. That's all I'm gonna say. W. And that's it. You don't say nothing, Knight. Don't say anything. All I'm gonna say is W. Y'all can figure it out on your own. I don't know how long it'll take you. Yep, that's it. You're banned. You're freaking banned. Somebody get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Out. Out. I don't care. I don't care. Out. 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 No, I don't want to hear no excuses. Get out. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Nope. Nope. Control C, Control V. Nope. I want none of it. I don't want to hear it. Nope. Mm-mm. Not even close. I sneezed, your hand slipped. Right. You need to. Didn't I say to get that checked out since like how many streams ago? Yeah, that's right. What's your excuse now? Nah, cause for real, what the heck? That was uncalled for, son. We're a PG rated E for everyone over here, right? Little Timmy and his mom are gonna come sue me now. Thanks. Everyone and their goldfish are gonna come after me now. Timmy on the bridge with the pigeons? Yes. Bennett and his dads, Timmy and his birds, they're all gonna come after me now, even though I murder them every time. They're all gonna come after me now. Because of you. They're gonna be like, I thought this was family friendly. And I'm gonna say, but it is. And they're gonna say, no, because then why you got people like this saying all this stuff? And then my mom's gonna watch the stream. And then my own mom is gonna get on me. You got my own mom getting on my tail, son. Is art commission hard? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, Bennett literally said it's because he doesn't have like okay, hold on. Wait, there's no spoilers, it don't matter. Bennett he lives with like all the like adventures basically. So he calls them his dads. He has like basically because he doesn't like as his family. What do you mean art commission hard? What is it? Wait. Like the business to sell and take orders? Depends on what you mean. On like what part? Like the business? No. I mean, what I do is I set up slots so that way I don't get like bombarded with like let's say I have like 20 orders. Like unless I know that I can manage that, then I'm not gonna say I got 20 slots open. So I go based off slots. Like you claim your slot. You claim your seats. You know what I mean? So right now, for example, I have 5 slots. So basically, I'm only gonna take like 5 commissions and then be like, all right, you gotta wait till I finish these 5 before I even decide to open them again. Because I'm not gonna like basically don't overwhelm yourself. Basically. I can make them lighter. They're not too light. Nope. Oh! My sister's so loud and I can't hear you both. Getting overwhelming. Might come back later. Okay, bye. Oh, I gotta go. I literally said I gotta go at like 4:30. It's 5. Bro, I gotta go. Oh my gosh. You guys kept me hostage here. You're kidding. You're kidding. I didn't even realize the time. It's the chicken wings all over again. No. Oh no, not my turkey burritos. My turkey burritos. Oh my god. Stop. Freaking turkey burritos. Oh my god. Okay. Let me save this. We're literally basically almost finished. All I gotta do is this freaking lantern and then a couple touch-ups. And I freaking finished, y'all. How do you like it? How do you like it so far? Is it bad for commission if you hate communication? I don't know. It depends on how your commissions are set up. Sometimes people have commissions and they themselves like contact the buyer, like their clients. They contact them a lot throughout the process. Like they send them the sketch, they send them the line, they send them the color, they ask them questions. Like it depends on how you are with your like how you do business. Me, I'm an extreme introvert. Like I literally don't have friends in real life in person. So this is my life. You guys are like friends basically, or like strangers that I would meet on the street, I guess. So I don't like communication. So someone like me, commissions are not hard for me at all. Coming from like, and I have like extreme social anxiety. I can't even order food. I can't even open the door for like a DoorDasher. So it's like coming from someone like that. When I do commissions, it's I don't struggle like almost at all. I do struggle a little bit starting the flow of it. Like if I haven't done commissions in a while and I'm just starting it and I'm gonna have my first client, it gets like a little bit on the nerves because like you'd be worried like am I gonna say the right things? Am I gonna do the right stuff? And at that point you kind of like me. I keep giving in. Like I've had people commission me before a while ago, but I keep giving in and saying no, I'll just do it for free. Like I've done a couple free commissions. Literally, I get commissioned, but then I end up being like, no, you know what? I'll just do it for free because I'm so not confident in my own abilities, and I got to work on that. I'm working on it. That's why this one actually I did price it, even though I lowered the prices. Literally, I've made it only $10. So, but as far as like communication, it's not that bad because for me, it's really just you send me the references and what kind of commission you want, and I'll just get it done. And literally, I think the only thing I said for this person when they messaged me, I was like, okay, thank you, I'll get started. So yeah, as far as communication goes for commissions, it really depends on how you want to do it. Me, it's literally very straightforward, simple. What do you want? How do you want it? And boom. If the only thing that makes me talk to them more, like the clients, is if they send me like a reference or what they want and they're really not specific, like they're not specific enough, or they're too specific. So when they're not specific enough, if like the reference isn't that clear, then you have to go back and like, oh, hey, what color are the eyes because the eyes are closed in the ref, or hey, what color is the this, or hey, what shape does this pattern have on the back, or things like that, where it's not already clear and you have to kind of ask them because you don't know, or they're too specific where you got to keep sending them things, like you got to keep sending them previews just to make sure you're getting it right how they would like it, because it's very, very specific. And if you miss something, then you don't want to go back a bunch of steps, even though you already went too past it. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason I would like keep super, super in contact with the client, is if it's super, super specific and I got to make sure I get it on point for them, or if it's not specific enough and I have a lot of questions. But most of the time, it's very straightforward. They just send a ref. They just be like, have at it. I just want a drawing. It literally doesn't even matter. Like this one, for example, they sent me the ref and they sent me a reference image. So I'm going based off not just the character reference, but I'm going based off a character. I mean, like a photograph reference and description that they gave me. So they gave me a reference from like Pinterest or whatever, and they for like the pose, holding the lantern and all that, and they told me they wanted a forest winter background. So that's why it looks the way it looks. So the character is their character. Then they gave me the reference photo for the pose and the lantern idea, and then they said for the background they want it to be a forest and like winter themed. So there you go. That's how this drawing came to be, and it's very straightforward. There you go. You only sell art, do like tutorial. I mean, right now, like all I do is, I guess, sell art. I don't mind doing tutorials now. I feel like I'm confident enough in my ability for maybe not this specific type of thing, but like probably not a tutorial per se, but I probably don't mind making YouTube videos explaining my process and stuff. That's crazy. That's so sad, Yami. Because I'm literally about to end stream. I'm just like wrapping questions up and stuff. I'm literally wrapping it up. Oh. Oh, thank you. And that's crazy because I'm really, really trying to find my art style right now. If I'm being honest, I'm actually trying to find my art style. I'm trying to find something that when you look at a drawing, you know it's from me. That's what I'm trying to do. Right now, you can't tell because it's like there's no like telltale signs that, oh yeah, I made this drawing. You would just look at it and be like, oh, cool drawing. You probably wouldn't know it's from me. So right now, I'm in the, like, I have my sketchbook, obviously my physical sketchbook that I draw all the time on. So right now I'm trying to figure out something that is like true to me. And I have like small little details on certain drawings that only I do, or at least from what I know, only I do. Like certain things on the eyes that I do all the time. And certain, like, I don't know, but yeah. You would pay for a tutorial, not gonna lie. Well, how about this? Maybe at some point I'll make like a YouTube video going through like my processes for like different types of art, because like I said, this is like a painty style, because you can see it's like, you see that from like the sketch to like how it is right now. Speaking of which, I gotta make sure I get his little eye bag thingies. But yeah. So like that's like a paintery style. And then you have drawings like this. Here, hold on, I'm opening it. That is like super like 2D more, like super flat line art, intense shadows and stuff, like cell shading, but at the same time it's like not really. You know what I mean? So like it's like there's different styles that I have that for different drawings. So yeah, it's kind of like wishy-washy. Also, I went kind of overboard with her eyes because they're kind of like messy. I don't know. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, I think this was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I remember you for the first time when I was drawing this, or I think the drawing right before this one. Yeah, it was the drawing right before this one, but I think it was the same stream. How much for art? Right now my price is like the headshot. So basically, like this, the headshot would be $5. Half body, like that would be like $10, and then the full body would be, I think, 20. 5, 10, no, 5, 10, 15. It'll be 15, I think. I'm gonna have to check. I put it on my TikTok, and it's in my card, which is linked in my TikTok bio and in my Discord bio. I have my card linked there that you can see all the slots I have open. You can see my examples. You can see the prices. You can see like the slots and who's first, what's in progress, what's done, and stuff like that. I update it pretty regularly. But this is what I mean by like trying to find my art style. I made this how long ago? I don't even know how long ago I made this. I can't remember. But earlier this year, a couple months ago, and it's like, I don't know, this art styles are like so different. Like look at that and then look at this. Like I don't think you can you tell it's from the same person? It might just be me like being really like criticizing my own work, but like I feel like you can't tell they're both made by me, like by the same person, because of how different the styles are. Or am I tripping? Yeah, like it's really different. But I don't think that's a bad thing because it just means that I have like a good variety, right? I can do different things, but I want it to be where you could still tell that I made it. And that's the part that I'm struggling with, that you kind of can't tell that I made both. It's weird. Like literally all of these drawings are different, right? Like even this one. This one I made more recently. I literally made it last month. Literally a month ago. So it's more recent than this one. So this one is the oldest, then is this one, then is this one. And like they're all three of them are different styles. They're all different styles, different shading, different line art. Like bro, I'm so inconsistent. Like it's so inconsistent. That's the part that that's why I also held off for a long time doing commissions, because it's like people commission when they see the examples because they could get an idea of how their art's gonna look like. So I held off for a long time, like a year, up to a year or more, from doing commissions because my art just kept changing. Like I just do different art almost every time. But right now it's a bit more consistent. It's for sure a little bit more consistent now. And it's, you know, that was birthday art as well that I made last month. And then of course, this is the most recent thing I did. Literally last stream was their references, and you can tell that I'm doing like the paint stylish, right? So you can tell this looks a bit more consistent with this for sure. I feel like these two look pretty consistent because they're both like paint style on one layer. You know what I mean? At least you're professional, bro. No, I wanted to do art school, but at the same time, no, I didn't want to do art school. I wanted to study art in college, but like I think I saw that it costs like a lot of money. Like you have to buy all your supplies, and it's like hard. And this is the problem. And I don't know, art in college, like not specifically an art school, but just majoring like art in college. I heard, or like I think for the college that's like close to me, it's like they obviously they won't have an anime course. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna have an anime or a furry course. It's all gonna be like the fundamentals, the shading, sculpting, yada yada. You know. So I don't want to say I don't want to waste time doing that because it's actually going to be very helpful, right? Oh, here's the model, by the way. As you can see, it looks really weird because I actually ended up lining it off stream. I lined everything off stream. So yeah, I forgot to say that minor update. I lined everything off stream. Look, all these layers, because I did not want to deal with all this. Like those are the limbs. Here are the clothes. The body, the head. Here's the face, the head base, the eyes, the hair. This is the side strands, and then this is the front bangs, and then the braids, and then the back hair and the ponytail. So yeah, it's a lot of folders, as you can see. I still need to organize them more, but god dang. Yeah. Over 60 layers. I mean, I think the amount of layers art has is, it could be anything. It could literally be over hundreds of layers. I'm trying, like, because here's the thing. I used to always draw with a bunch, like, the sketches in one layer. The line art is in one layer. The colors in one layer. The shading for the hair is in one layer. The shading for the body's in one layer. The shading for the eyes is in one layer. all the little different highlights in the eyes are one layer. The regular highlights for the hair is one layer. Everything's one layer. The background's one layer. This one layer, one layer, one layer. Everything had its own freaking layer. Like this, I think has like a lot of its own layer or something. I don't know. Like whatever. But recently, different layers because different layers can have different effects. If it's all on one layer, then you kind of can't do like a glowing effect. I mean, you could, but you have to like add a new layer, do the glowing effect, then merge it back together. So it will be a lot of like new layer merge, new layer merge, new layer merge to keep it all in one layer. Kind of just like how I did with this. This to have like a glowing effect, like the light's actually bouncing off of them. If you notice on the sketch, you see how I added the glowing effect on the sketch itself. Like right here, literally, I'll show you. Like, so like here's the line art. Here's the color, the flat color. That's literally how it looked like flat color. Let me take the background off. That's literally how it looked like by itself. So that the color, see the line is in one layer, the color is in one layer. That's the sketch. There's the color. Then I added the shading around it to make them dark. And then I added the light. So they're all on different layers. Because if this glow was on the same layer, it would look like this. That's how it would look like. So I have to have it on a separate layer or else it's not going to look like it's glowing. This is how it'll look like if it was on a normal layer. It don't look good. So it's got to be, I want to use glow dodge, but in order to do that, it needs to be on its own layer. Because even if I try to merge these layers, this is what happens. Look, this happened. You see this? Here, hold on. The glowing, the part that's on the drawing has the effect correctly, but everything that's outside of the drawing, it turns into this because there's nothing that's attached on the bottom. So that's why they had to be on their separate layers. And instead, what I did was merged everything as the glow on the separate layer, erased everything on the outside that wasn't inside the drawing, and then merged it all together so that way it wouldn't look really weird sticking out. And then I took the lantern off so I could do the back of this. And then here's the lantern that I gotta do tomorrow since I ran out of time today. There's the background. And the background's all on a different layer as well. Like here's the background. Here's all the layers of the background. So here's this. This is what I started off with. Here are the trees. I just wanted to get a basic idea down. If I'm being honest, I actually didn't realize. I thought I split this into 2 layers, actually. I thought the gradient was supposed to be on one layer and then these trees were supposed to be on the next layer, but I didn't pay attention and I made them on both one layer. So I can't really move these trees around unless I duplicate it. Like I copy and I cut them out and paste it on another layer and then just fill the rest, which I could do, but I'm actually fine with the placement of these. So I got lucky, honestly. So this is all one layer. And then I got the trees in the background that are further away. And then I got more trees in the background that are more further away. They get more faded as the further they are. Because when you look at something, the more further it is, there's like fog. It's lighter in values and all that. Then we got the little foliage, the leaves and stuff. So it looks a bit full. You got some more further away, less opacity. Then you got all the stuff that's up close. You got all the stuff that's up close, like the bushes. That would be more darker because it's closer to the screen. These are much closer to the screen, so they're super dark, super sharp. You can like tell what it is basically. And then you got more stuff to fill in the gaps. So this is like up on the screen and everything. So that's the background. All that, all these steps. And then yeah, you got like the main stuff. And then you got I added this on a new layer, like the snow and like his breathing, all that on a different layer to like show that it's like snowy and cold and whatever. Just add to the effect. So that all that just adds to the effects. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically it. Small little explanation there of like the background and stuff. See the darker stuff are much more up close, and all the things that are further away fading away, so that way it doesn't crowd around his head right here. Because if it was really dark around his head, you probably wouldn't tell where his head starts and where it ends, because you would have to like zoom in to be like, oh yeah, that's the end of his hair. It's not. Ooh. Someone's trying to break into my house. Don't ban me, bro. Hold up, I gotta mute because my dogs. Oh crap, it's my dad. I don't know what he's doing here. I have no idea what he's doing here. Anyway, yeah, that's just a small explanation, basically. Yeah, my bad. I have to mute a lot because my freaking dogs are barking at him. What I'm using right now is Clip Studio Paint. But what I used for the longest time was Procreate. Here, I'll show you one of my Procreate drawings that I think I've already shown on stream, but I'll show it again. Let's see. I made this on Procreate. I've made that on Procreate. A lot of my drawings, most of them are from Procreate because, like I said, I literally just started using Clip Studio. I made that on Procreate. A lot of these are from Procreate because I'm telling you, I've been using that for years, basically. So yeah. All you do to think about all of that while drawing, like I would definitely accidentally do one layer, then remember I should not. Yeah, that's true. Procreate's only on iPad. I think Clip Studio. I know you can get it on iPad because I have it on iPad, but I don't use it because I don't know. I really don't like using it on iPad. It looks really weird and it doesn't work the way I want it to. So I still use Procreate when I'm on my iPad. I just use Clip Studio when I'm on PC because I have my drawing tablet. But other than that, I can make similar things here. Matter of fact, I think I got. Dang, I don't know if I can. Hold on, let me see if I have it. I'm not sure, but I could try looking for it. Oh, my dad's doing the freaking lawn, y'all. Oh, here, I also made this on Procreate. Kitty, kitty. Wait, what's $60? Clip Studio? Dang, bro. I mean, I got it as like I guess a gift for myself. Let me see. Pictures. PNG image file? No. Pictures. Hmm. I don't have anything there. Be on this one. Computers, laptop, pictures. Aha! I think I got some. I got some of my really old drawings from like 20. Oof, I don't even know. Let's see. Oh man, dude, these are so old! Oh, bro. Oh man, I have so many drawings, dude. I drew so much. Okay, these that I'm gonna show you are all from Autodesk Sketchbook that I was telling you about. Hold up. I gotta open them. Back in my furry era. Where it at? Where it at? Where it at? Let's see. This is a good one. Oh, unsupported file format. Dang it! I can't even show you. What the heck? Whatever. Man, anyway. Just imagine a dog, okay? Purple dog. Back in my furry era. What? Furry era? Yes, I had a furry era. We all did. No, I'm just kidding. I did. You can't drop a bit of crazy lore, not tell me more. I used to. Okay, I did not draw anime girls since the beginning. I literally just started drawing them like a year ago. No. When did I start drawing anime? Like characters? I barely started drawing humans like I don't know. I think like post 2021. Like after 2021 is when I started drawing humans. And they were bad, bro. Like I don't know. I tried so hard. I did not know how to draw humans. But before that, they were all furries, bro. They were all furries. All of them. They were anthropomorphic and they were feral. They were on all fours or twos. They were every shape and size. Every animal you could think of. Every color you can think of. With crazy hair, crazy piercings, crazy colors, and weird poses, twisting and turning. I made animation memes, son. I was in my peak era. Okay? First drawing was but I was animating, baby. I had a community. And I used to post on DeviantArt. That's how you know, okay? I used to get crazy commissions. I used to get crazy art trades. I used to have more friends. We used to always talk. We used to draw each other stuff. Ah, it was so fun, bro. So fun. I miss it. I wonder what everyone's doing. And then yeah, it was crazy. I had a whole like it was super active on DeviantArt. And then I moved to Instagram and it was pretty good there for a while, but it didn't last long. And then I switched to and then I was trying to start Twitter, but I didn't like it. I got like no traction. I literally posted for like 1 day, 2 days maybe, and that's it. And then I stopped and deleted it, I think. And then we are where we are today. TikTok. That's all I post. That's the only place I post my art is TikTok because I don't know anywhere else. I don't use DeviantArt anymore. I still have my poor followers there. I only have like 2,000 or something. And I had like 10K page views or something. I was like, oh, that's so cute, rookie numbers. But rest in peace. And at the very end, I transferred all my points to USD. I was able to trade with someone their points for USD because I'm like, bro, I can't do anything with these points if I'm not going to use a DeviantArt anymore. I used to buy commissions. I used to do commissions. I used to do everything. I miss it so much. And I was really bad at art, in my opinion. I was like really bad. I improved really fast, in my opinion, but it wasn't great, if that makes sense. Like it was good in my eyes. It was good enough in my eyes to the point where it was working, but it was not great by any means necessary. Barely right now do I think my art is starting to improve. And like I said, I'm so inconsistent. One day I'll whip out something like this, and then like I don't know, like one day I'll whip out something crazy like this, And then the next day I'll just like, whip out this. Like, or I'll whip something out like this. And then I'll I don't know, I'll come up with something like this. And then like this. And then like this. And like this. And then like this. It's so inconsistent. You know what I mean? But like I said, just barely recently, just barely, like the past weeks, has my art finally been turning, like molding into something. And I like, even the process itself, it's finally turning into something that I can keep up with, and finally something that I can like work with. And I'm still finding my style. As you can tell, there's still nothing significant that you see and you're like, oh, I could tell that you made that, or I could tell that someone very specific made that. And then you could see my art from any random spot, a different drawing, and you'll be like, huh, that looks kind of like, my art style. Like it doesn't have that mark yet. Some of my drawings here, I'll show you what I mean by like some of them. Like, for example, you see this guy, for example. Here's something that I do that I don't know if anyone else does, that I just added just so I have something that I do. These little lines, like underneath the eyes, this one and this two. That's something that I've always done every now and then on eyes, to at least, if anyone were ever to notice, you could tell I made it just because of this. I don't know if anyone else does this, because this is basically like eye bags, but reverse, because eye bags would be right here. And sometimes I do the little line for the eye bag right here. But this is something that I just add because I feel like it doesn't make them look old or makes them look like eye bags. It just looks like a random marking. So that's what I add to the eyes to make it seem like a little signature of mine. You know what I mean? Like, even he has it, see? These two lines. It's always going to be two lines, and they're always going to be basically in the corners. He has it on that side and on this side. So that's something that I add. So if you see that, it's me, baby! It's me! It's me! Well, this one I didn't add it, because this one's way, way older. I don't know if she has it. Yes, she does. Look, there she go. See? 1, 2. There they go. So, you see that? It's me! No! But yeah, like, it's me, bro. If you see that, it's me. Alright? If you see that, it's me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of my drawings have that. If I'm being honest. Here's a really old one. And look, he low key has them. Not really. This is so old. Holy, this is from 2023, bro. And look at the white outline. This is the signature white outline. Jesus, man. Come on. Hold on. Let me see if any of these have them. This big old group. Do any of them have it? I don't know if I made any of them have it. Because this is like a sketch. So I would be kind of surprised. No, they don't look like they do. There he go, purple guy. I had so many characters, I don't even know where to look. Yeah, anyway. You know what I mean. So most of my art will have that. Sometimes they won't, because sometimes they actually does make it look like they're old as frick. But we're gonna move past that. Hold on, let me check. Now I'm just gonna like start checking random drawings. Look at these people in the back. Oh, here's a drawing I never finished from like earlier this year. This is like in March. This was from March, I think. Hold on. No, this drawing specifically is really old on Procreate. This is from March. And look, he's got it. He's got the little eye thingies. And of course, he's got the freaking white outline. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, you know what? The white outline, we're not talking about it. That's not a signature thing. I swear. Look at the white outline on his hair, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this, okay? So if you see this, you know it's me. You'll know it's me, baby. you'll know it's me. This is the silent confirmation that it's me. If anyone else does this, if anyone steals this, I'm coming after you and your children. So I'll find out. Because I haven't seen a single art piece that has that. All right. So if I start seeing them flying around, I'm the pioneer, baby. I'm the pioneer. You let me know. You let me know if you see this flying around. I'll get it sorted out. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I'd be surprised if I saw that. Because like I said, they're kind of like, I guess if I had to pinpoint what it is, they're kind of like wrinkles. If you think about it, like they're like your bottom eyelids would have to be really huge or something, or lumpy, for this to show up on you. So if we're speaking logically, like even these lines on the nose are kind of pointless, but I think they add dimension, and this is pretty common in my opinion. I think I'm gonna start doing it just to troll. Well, I mean, honestly, if other people do it, then I would just feel like my art was that good that you had to take some inspiration from it. You know what I mean? Like it must have been good then. Like that's technically a compliment. Like if other people are copying it, that means it was good, right? That means it's good, right? That means it's good, right? Right? That means it's good. I need to finish this low key. I should probably finish it. I'm literally almost done with it. No, you see, here's another example of how different my art style is. Look at the shading on this. I shaded almost everything. I was on the hair. You can tell I was on the hair and stopped. I stopped right here. So I basically did I went like this. I go around. I start like on the bangs and I go all the way around. So I stopped here. So I still need to do this, and then over here. So I need to do all of this. And then the clothes. I didn't do the clothes. I did the skin first, then I did the eyes, then I did the hair. I didn't finish the hair. I gotta finish the hair and then the clothes. And then that's it. The shade on this one isn't you? Yeah. No, well it is. I mean, the skin this is how I would shade skin usually. Like if you like you see it's like dark and then darker. Like that's how I did it for this guy. It's like dark and then darker. You see? So it's kind of like the same. This shading style is the same as that shading style. These two are the same shading styles. It's just that this one has crazy lighting. Like this is added like a spotlight lighting, and it's like darker with the spotlight. How many times was it ago? This was from 2025, New Year's Day. This was on New Year's Day of 2025, so a year and a half ago, right? Yeah, a year and a half ago, January 1st, 2025. That's this. That was this drawing. This one was this year, March. So like March, I don't know, 19 or something, like in the middle of March. This was in the middle of March this year. Look at his freaking eyes. Why do they look like that? You can see, this is what I mean by you can tell when I'm experimenting, because look at the freaking different random colors in the eyes. What is this? And you know what? I basically did that same thing. Where is it? On her. With the random colors. Ignore the dogs! But yeah, why do I have so many things open now? Oh Jesus Christ! Anyway, yeah. See, so I'll be adding that on a lot of times, basically. But yeah, this is the art so far. I gotta go because my sister's here. So bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow, most likely. But I gotta go right now. So yeah, see you tomorrow, I think. Bye. I'm gonna reread the